Hello everyone, welcome to Lesson 1, Lección 1. In today's lesson, you are going to learn how to utilize indefinite article un, una. Now, the first thing you should know about indefinite articles is that they are used with non-specific nouns. For instance, in English we say a trial. In Spanish that would be un juicio. A case, un caso. A charge, un cargo. Now, the indefinite article in Spanish is applied differently than it is in English. In Spanish, the application of the article depends on the gender of the noun. That means that for masculine nouns, we use indefinite article un, and for feminine nouns, we use indefinite article una. Now, how do we distinguish between feminine nouns and masculine nouns? Let's take a look. Masculine nouns are those that end either in valve O or in valve E. Here are some examples. Example number 1, abogado, abogado. Example number 2, acusado, acusado. And number 3, sospechoso, sospechoso. These three nouns all end in valve O. That makes them masculine nouns. Therefore, we will apply indefinite article un. Un abogado, un acusado, un sospechoso. Nouns that end in valve E are also masculine nouns. For instance, antecedente, antecedente, delincuente, delincuente, and juez, juez. These three nouns all end in valve E, or valve E and a consonant, such as the case of noun juez. So these are masculine nouns, and therefore we apply indefinite article un. Un antecedente, un delincuente, un juez. Now let's talk about feminine nouns. Feminine nouns are also easy to identify. Those nouns either end in valve A or they have the ION ending. For instance, nouns that end with A: abogada, abogada, acusada, acusada, and sospechosa, sospechosa. These three examples all end in valve A, therefore they are feminine nouns, and we must use indefinite article una. Una abogada, una acusada, una sospechosa. Now, the other kind of feminine nouns are those that have the ION ending. For instance, declaración, apelación, and agresión, agresión. These three examples, these three words, all end in ION. Therefore, they are classified as feminine nouns, and we can use indefinite article una. Una declaración, una apelación, una agresión. There you have it. Masculine nouns either end in valve E, valve O, or valve E plus a consonant. Feminine nouns either end in valve A or have the ION ending. Now, let's talk about exceptions. There are 4 very important exceptions to these rules. The words programa, policía, víctima, and fiscal. These are 4 words that are essential to our everyday vocabulary. Let's begin with the first 2 words, programa and policía. Now, the words programa and policía have a Greek origin, and therefore, every time we use them, we must always treat them as masculine nouns. And in this case, when we're talking about indefinite article, we will always apply indefinite article un to these two words. Un programa, un policía. The next exception, the word víctima. Now, the word víctima will always use indefinite article una, despite the fact that we may be talking about a male victim. For instance, if we need to say she is a victim, this is what it will look like in Spanish. Ella es una víctima. Ella es una víctima. But how about if we are talking about a male victim? He is a victim. Well, in Spanish, that would be él es una víctima. As you can see, the pronoun did change, but the indefinite article remained the same. The last exception, the word fiscal. Now, the word fiscal will modify the indefinite article depending on the gender of the prosecutor. If we are talking about a female prosecutor, then we will use indefinite article una. For example, she is a prosecutor. In Spanish, we would say, ella es una fiscal. And if, for instance, we say, he is a prosecutor, in Spanish, we would say, él es un fiscal. Well, that is all for lesson 1. Remember to download the worksheet so you can practice what you saw today. And you have also available an audio track so you can practice your pronunciation and listening skills. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in lesson 2.